engaged to be married for all of about 2 weeks, and then sort of a bombshell hit me with being told basically that I was betrayed, and from that, sort of, as you can imagine, left me in a bit of a a bit disheartened and sort of broken up, and so I was sort of going through quite a few different emotions, not all at once, and sort of trying to find myself. I had a lot of questions, mostly directed towards God, and even though from this incident it sort of was like a cascading effect, not only from that situation, but basically, you know, my work, my family, you know, where was I heading in my life? I thought I had it all planned out, and it sort of added a question to each one of those things.
Yeah, but certainly taken aback. I was in shock. I just didn't know what to do for the first hours, and just sat down, thought about it. But then I thought, well, I should really bring this to the Lord. It was one of those things that were beyond my control. So I was just, as I say, dumbfounded. Didn't know which way to go, which way was up, and so from there, sort of had to take it all in. What I had to do next, trying to sort myself out.
At the time, I sort of obviously the first thing that comes to mind is why, and so there was a bit of anger, there was a bit of just real concern as to where I thought I was heading and where I thought I was right, and that sort of all just changed in an instant. So it was just a lot of questions all at once. Yeah,
that was the hard part, because I'd made vows, wedding vows. I was very conscious that this marriage was going asunder. I sort of hadn't got control on it, and yet I thought, well, the Lord's not going to be too pleased about that. And so I needed to reconcile with God about what had taken place, seek His forgiveness, because it takes two to make a marriage, even though I was unsure of the reasons behind the breakup. And so I needed to spend some time talking to the Lord about it.
The immediate thing that changed with the friendships that I had, I became a lot more enclosed in myself. I was sort of like, I can't believe this sort of happened. How do I even relate to other people? The people I thought I could trust, I couldn't trust. Even though that wasn't the case, in my mind it sort of developed a lack of trusting other people simply from that incident. Just a complete breakdown in relating to others.
Yes, I was quite amazed, because one of the instructions that were left in a letter was not to make any contact with my wife's family. And I honoured that. There was no way I was going to do that. But within hours, the family were in touch with me, and friends. And as it got round, I have a number of families, I suppose, in relation, not necessarily, apart from my own kids. They were pretty devastated over it. My stepsons weren't too fussed either. They were supportive. But it was my home group, most of all. my contact with other organisations, with the men's coffee group. I just was getting support from all angles, and it was amazing. And I thought, no, God's been good.